I don't think there'll be the slightest trouble with your robot. Your domestic problems are completely solved.
Yes, ma'am. Rollo, get.
As for him, he'll be fitted with a telephone, a radio, and containers for coins, keys, and candy for cuties.
If you happen to see this trim little buggy zoom up and quickly swing into a tight parking spot, you'll be looking at a remarkable new car, the Davis three-wheeler. In the cockpit, or rather the driver's compartment, Mr. Buick operates the controls, closely resembling those of a plane.
If they do build a space station in my lifetime, or send a ship to the moon, I'm going to be ready to go.
The future holds surprises for all of us. Perhaps they'll even invent a car that can be driven by a woman. Imagine the day.
Semi-detached Highgate, London. Industrial consultant Rex Malek feels the business world's pulse from his bedside. Stock prices and market trends are available to him through Europe's first home computer terminal.
Bellboy is the Bell System's answer today for doctors, salesmen, delivery men, or anyone who must be available at all times in the fast-paced world of Century 21.
Fingertip shopping will be one of the many homemakers' conveniences. This video console will be channeled into the store of her choice. What the wife selects on her console will be paid for by the husband at his counterpart console. All bills and transactions will be carried out electronically.
Well, in the last, say, 4 years, mine has almost doubled my gas costs. Another motivation for thinking seriously about installing this.
Fuel prices are not going to go down. They're going to steeply rise as our resources run out. And so the actual cost is going to be offset more quickly than I think they're currently estimated.
It's obvious that energy costs are getting dearer all the time, not likely to come down in the future. We're not getting any younger, so if we're going to go for it, it's time to go now.
When Thomas Edison and Joseph Swan invented the light bulb, they had created the world's first energy-hungry product. Edison soon realised that there was serious money to be made, not just from producing light bulbs, but also by selling the electricity needed to power them. He went on to remove the need for personal generators and to set up and centralise the source of power for the consumer. He proclaimed, "We'll make electricity so cheap that only the rich will afford to burn candles." Today it's more a case of only the rich can afford to burn electricity. If we look in the dictionary for a definition of utilities, it's interesting to note the word profitable. Many people used to think that utilities were a right. If you look on the old-fashioned Monopoly board for utilities, you'd find those right down there in the cheap seats. If they restructured the Monopoly board today, you'd most probably find them right up there with Mayfair. Especially if you go by this graph of energy costs from the last 12 months, with gas showing more than a 9% increase.